Hello, welcome to your gentle yoga practice of the day. My name is Catherine. I'm going to be your guide. This is a really gentle 20-minute yoga flow that you can do at any time of the day. It's our yoga essentials, warming up the body, opening up the hips, opening up the shoulders, and just integrating ourselves into our bodies for the day or for the evening or afternoon or any time of day. So let's get started on our backs. We'll lie down in 𝒮𝒾ℊ𝓃, soles of the feet together, knees wide, melting yourself onto the earth. Arms can come wide in a T, or you can place one hand over your heart, one hand over your belly. And beginning to really arrive here, wherever you are, whether you're at home or you're outside. Just beginning to really arrive into your space and your environment. Feeling the earth beneath you, the support of the earth holding you as you begin to deepen into your practice. And just taking notice of how you are feeling today, how you are feeling as you arrive into this practice. Maybe taking notice of your mood, any emotions that are going on inside of you right now. Perhaps taking notice of any thoughts as well that you're coming into this practice with. And letting those thoughts be, allowing for your thoughts to pass through your mind like flowers rushing down a stream. They're here and then they're gone. Letting them be. And then taking note of any physical sensation. Perhaps you feel an opening in your inner thighs, in your hips. Perhaps you feel a release in your spine. And receiving these cues from your body already moments into our practice without any labels or judgment or storytelling. Just letting it be. We'll take a deep breath in and a long breath out. 2 more times, deep breaths, just like that. Breathing in. And long sigh out. Once more, deep breath. And long exhale out. On our next inhale, we'll reach our fingertips toward the back of the mat at a big good morning stretch. And then as we exhale, we'll cactus the elbows toward our rib cage. Deep breath in, good morning stretch, expand. And then exhale, finding that cactus shape. A few more times on your own here. Beginning to marry the breath into the movement and the movement into the breath. Yoga is a practice of union, of yoking our breath to our movement, and beyond that too. It's linking our whole body sensation into our thoughts, into our emotions, into our life beyond the mat. Let's do one more round. Deep breath in. And exhale, sigh it out. Good. Let's come into a happy baby, giving the soles of your feet a tight squeeze, maybe rocking from side to side, side to side. Good. And then we'll give ourselves a big hug, squeezing everything in, really tight into a ball. And then we'll latch on to the backs of our thighs and begin to rock and roll up and down the spine. A few times here, maybe you catch a little balance in a quasi boat pose, Navasana. Maybe you even catch a little balance on your shoulder blades in a quasi Halasana, rocking back and forth. Good, and then let's roll all the way up and over, finding a tabletop pose. And let's start out by being really present with our tabletop here. Hands spread together wide, like you're pressing your hands into wet cement. And big toes press into the earth, feeling this long line of energy from our sacrum shooting out through our spine, through the crown of our head. And then we drop our belly, expand our heart, gaze up for cow. And exhale, gaze toward navel, expand collarbones, cat. Inhale to gaze up, find cow. And exhale, contract, find cat. A few times on your own here, moving through cow and cat. Maybe you'd like to add in some barrel rolls, moving the spine in big circles, maybe incorporating the shoulders, incorporating the crown of the head. Maybe you'd like to flip the fingertips toward the knees, opening up the backs of the wrists here, continuing to move fluidly as your body desires, as your body wants. Maybe you would like to start to draw big circles with the hips, dipping the hips toward the heels in big circles in one direction and the other. And maybe you'd also like to begin to dip the pelvis toward the earth, coming into sort of a quasi up dog and back again. Moving really fluidly and staying with it here, taking the time to fully explore your body and yourself, saying hello to your spine, saying hello to your pelvis, hello to your rib cage. Good. And then we'll reach our right arm all the way up to the sky. Take a breath in. And exhale, grazing the earth, threading the needle through. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach fingertips. Exhale to thread the needle through. 3 more times, just like that. Reach up. Exhale to thread. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Once more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, thread it through. This time we're resting here onto the earth. Maybe you'd like to take your top hand, reach it all the way to the top of the mat. Staying here for 2 more deep, long breaths. Breathing in through the nose. And exhale out. Once more, inhale, deep breath. And then exhale, placing the hand onto the mat. Reach the top arm all the way up again. And then as we exhale, let's begin to draw some big circles with the arm, taking the hips along for the ride. So it's almost like I'm drawing a big backstroke. And my hips are coming with me, dipping back toward my heels and back up into sort of a one-handed table. And then moving in the opposite direction, turning those back strokes into front strokes. Good. Let's reach up to the sky once more, filling the heart. And then exhale, placing the hand into the earth. Let's inhale, find cow, gaze up. And exhale, cat, to flush it out. Let's inhale, find a neutral spine once again. And this time as we exhale, we're pressing into the earth, microscopically beginning to engage our core, feeling that for just a moment. Good. Let's go for the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And exhale, thread the needle through. About 4 more times on your own, with your own breath. Moving fluidly. And on your last one, melting through, left ear to the earth, right arm reaches to the top of the mat. 3 deep breaths. And on the exhale, placing the hand back into the mat, reaching the left arm all the way up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, drawing those big circles, taking the hips for the ride here. Good, and reversing directions. Beautiful. One more breath. Reach fingertips to the sky. And exhale, placing the palm onto the mat. Let's inhale, find cow, lift the heart. And this time as we exhale, keeping the hips lifted, let's walk our hands toward the mat, forehead to earth, coming into puppy pose. Option to tent the fingers up high here. Beginning to engage the backs of the shoulder blades. And just take a moment and in your mind's eye, without fully going there yet, think about down dog. Maybe you've been in a down dog many times in your life. So just imagining in this puppy pose what a down dog feels like. Noticing the sensation of pressing the heart toward the knees, the connection of the belly to the thighs. Maybe you'd like to root your hands fully into the earth now. And just imagining the down dog. This is the primary sensation we want to have in our down dog. Pressing the heart toward the knees. Take another breath in. And then exhale, let's find our child's pose. Hips step back toward the heels. Maybe give a little shake, a little rock in the spine and the hips, rolling the forehead from side to side. Good, let's take another breath in. And then this time as we exhale, let's find that down dog, tucking our toes under, lifting our hips up high. And maybe your knees stay bent to start out, maybe your heels stay really lifted to start out, but beginning to find this feeling of the heart pressing toward the knees and belly toward the thighs. There's sort of a myth in yoga that the heels have to be glued onto the ground and the hamstrings must be straight. But I'd really like to encourage you to keep your knees bent and your heels lifted and really focus on the sensation of pressing the belly toward the thighs, even if it means your knees are really, really bent. Let's take another breath in here. And then as we exhale, let's crawl our way toward the top of the mat, arriving in a ragdoll pose. Giving ourselves a little sway here, maybe interlacing opposite wrists into opposite elbows, rocking back and forth, really releasing the spine, releasing the chin, releasing the crown of the head. Good. And then let's drop our palms toward the mat or shins. And we'll inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, gaze up. And exhale, fold forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Once more, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold it forward. This time, let's inhale, rolling all the way up to standing into Tadasana, mountain pose. Arms reach all the way up to the sky. Gather the energy around you. And then as we exhale, flow right back down toward the earth. Let's inhale, find halfway lift. And then as we exhale, we're stepping the right leg all the way back, knee drops to the earth, finding our Anjaneyasana low lunge. And let's just begin to find a little flossing here. Back and forth, elongating and bending the front knee, by no means needing to straighten it. Feeling this movement, this opening in the back of your leg. Good, and then on the next one, let's inhale, reach the arms all the way up, finding our full Anjaneyasana. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, this will be familiar, cactusing the elbows toward the rib cage. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, cactus the elbows. Once more, inhale, reach. And exhale, cactus the elbows. This time planting the hands to frame the front foot, tuck back toes under, step it back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. And then as we exhale, let's shift all the way forward into plank. Take another breath in here. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Let's loop our shoulders up and back, find baby cobra, Bhujangasana, gaze up. And exhale, forehead to earth. 2 more times, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Once more, inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold forward. This time we're coming all the way back up. Maybe you pass through child's pose, it's all good. Coming into down dog. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, find halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Once more, inhale, half lift. Exhale, really feeling that wave in the spine to fold forwards. Rooting to rise, come all the way up, arms reach to the sky. And exhale, straight away, folding back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, stepping the left leg all the way back, beginning to find that flossing here. Flossing back and forth. Feeling your body really integrating the breath and the movement together. Good, and then let's lift our arms all the way up to the sky. Fill the chest with air. And exhale, cactus the elbows. Inhale to reach. And exhale to bend. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Framing the front foot with the hands, tuck back toes under, step it back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Deep belly breath in here. And exhale to shift forward into plank. Another inhale here. And exhale, lower all the way down. Let's find a wide-armed cobra this time. Rolling ourselves all the way up, finding a spinal wave. And exhale, fold forwards. A few more times, rolling all the way up. And exhale, bending at one elbow. And coming up to the top. Bending at the other elbow. Coming all the way up. Maybe a few more times here, exploring. Beautiful, and folding all the way forward. Let's place the hands under the shoulder blades, loop shoulders up and back, lift the heart. And exhale, coming all the way into child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, let's roll all the way up into seated. Good. We'll close here just in a short seated meditation. So coming to sit at the center of the mat. Feeling your breath moving and flowing throughout your body. Taking a moment to express some gratitude for yourself, for arriving here onto the mat today. Moving forward with the rest of your day with brightness, with courage, with love, knowing that you are deeply needed, deeply cared for, deeply loved. Bring my hands to my heart. Thank you so much for your presence and your practice today. Namaste.